Standing 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddy.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan, here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Amen Thompson. Also Tari Eason out there. Alperen Sengun out there with John Konchar. And it's Deng in at the 4 spot. And for the Bulls, at the guards, it's Giddy at the 1 with White at the 2. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at small forward. Tip-off goes to Chicago. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Clock at 6. Here's Deng. It's blocked. And they recover it. Shot by Eason. No good. Now the Bulls with it. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And that's not by accident. I like how they didn't settle. They were attacking, putting pressure on the D.
Now, here's Sengun.
0 for 3 from the field. The offense is still trying to find its bearings.
White the pass to Vucevic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Pass to Eason. Here's Sengun. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
Now, here's Vucevic. Sengun covering. Here's Dosunmu. Konchar pulls it in.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Pass to Sengun. And some nice passing there by Houston. Now Deng. Over Buzelis. And that one comes up a bit short.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Giddy the pass to Dosunmu. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Heat.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Well, Josh Giddy provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
Sengun, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Screen by Sengun. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Giddy kicks to Vucevic. Outside, White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Here's White. Konchar pulls it in.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Deng. All alone. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Camp. Now here's Giddey. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Thompson the bounce pass. Deng for three. Rebound by the Bulls. They just didn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Now Conchar. After the missed three from Vucevic, Şengün no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
On the wing, Dosunmu. And stolen by Şengün. Conchar, the pass to Easton. Back to Conchar. On the wing, Deng. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Giddey finds Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Good D by Thompson. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Şengün, and it's in there.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Giddey, following the three by Houston that went in. Pass to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
And he knocks down the first one. This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. Richard, the Bulls knocked out of the play-in by the Miami Heat for 3 seasons in a row.
You can't call it a rivalry if it's in the play-in. It's not the playoffs. The playoffs? With the Bulls finally committed to a rebuild, it could be a while before they create any more impressive postseason narrative.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Dosunmu with it, picked up by Thompson. Here's Giddey. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trail. Here's Smith. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Pass to Buzelis. Back to White. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Houston.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Smith kicks to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Trains the three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 2.
The shooting ability is incredible. Shepard's got a shot from all over the floor.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Pass to Shepard. Smith outside. Here's Van Vliet. The three. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. For the Bulls, Smith comes in for Buzelis, and it's Okoro in for Dosunmu. Houston also making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün, and Okogie subbed in for Thompson. Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Van Vliet. Smith with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now Shepard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. Houston needs to get a shot up, and the basket is good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Giddey with the bounce pass. White, wide open. He fires from outside off the mark.
2 minutes.
Here's Okogie, covered by Okoro. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Kevin Huerter comes in for Kobe White. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Josh Giddey. And a switch here also for Houston. Deng's checked in. Now here's Deng. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Huerter with it. Picked up by Shepard. Here's Collins.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Van Vliet finds Capella. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Free throw no good for Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
A top 10 pick in 2020, Jalen Smith, Richard, played for 3 teams before his 25th birthday. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit. I was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well.
Rockets have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls. Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has not been kind to the Bulls in the past couple years.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be in the play-in tournament 3 seasons in a row. That's where we should start. And every time they failed to advance, it shows how valuable getting a top 6 seed can be.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Javon Carter.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor.
Pass to Herter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Fred VanVleet.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Picking the defense apart, I doubt that they thought VanVleet would take that.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Pass to Collins. Here's Vincent. That one good for 2. 27 seconds left in the first. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Capella over Collins. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jalen Smith is out there with the coral. Then it's Collins. Then it's Kevin Herter. And it's Vincent in at the 1. Houston leading by 3. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. Rebound by Smith.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now, here's Collins. No scoring in this one. Here's Vincent. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Pass to Capella. Back to VanVleet. Yep, that one goes in there. VanVleet's got 7 points in the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Vincent, covered by VanVleet. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Here's Deng. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Smith with a screen on VanVleet. And then Smith with the jam.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. for the Bulls. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Zach Collins. Dosumu comes in for Kevin Herter. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Vincent. Houston leading by 3. Van Vliet outside. Deng kicks to Van Vliet. They shoot again, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
One shot. The line for one.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Now here's Deng. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Shot clock at 3. Over Giddey. Deng can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 6. Going inside. And it's Dosumu with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
I mean, the number of points they scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Giddey. Smith for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Houston leading by 6. Van Vliet with it. Defended by Giddey. Deng can't get it to go.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Dosumu, the pass to Giddey. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Giddey. Back to Dosumu. Smith with a screen on Smith. Dosumu, the pass to Giddey. Buries it from three-point range. Giddey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And I know Giddey would rather shoot threes straight on, but being versatile makes him even more effective.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Vucevic check in for Jalen Smith. And then for Houston, Şengün comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. And it's the Rockets with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Şengün with a screen on Giddey. They get it again. And Şengün throws it down.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
Pass to Giddey. And here's Vucevic. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Shepherd. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Here's Shepherd. Giddey defending. Good. That's 7 points for Reed Shepherd.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. Back to Dosunmu. 6 to shoot. Vucevic is screen on Smith. No one covering. Dosunmu's got 10 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
RJ, you and I talk to people around the league, and there's a lot of chatter about Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, you can't deny Ayo's speed and shooting ability. And as he's progressed, he's become much better at reading defenses.
Here's Giddey. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside Deng. Thompson in the corner. Shoots a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's an 11-point Houston lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
He's checked in for Chicago. Konchar's checked in for Houston. Tari Eason comes in for Shepherd. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against the Knicks, it's always interesting for top teams to see how they compare to the best in the East. This will be a chance to see just what this group is made of.
Now here's White. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Kevin, back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Attacking the heart of that defense. What I like about White, he can finish with either hand.
Fast break, Chicago.
Houston foul. John Conshaw. Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Chicago, Ayo Desturu. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Here's Eason. He had 10 points in the win against Miami. Pass to Conshaw. Inside. And so Houston again turning it over. And a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Jabari Smith, number 1.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc. And that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
Bulls trail by 8. Giddey with it. He's got 9. That shot off the mark. Good D by Thompson. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Pass to Şengün. Five on the clock. Now Conshaw. From past the arc. Gonzalez grabs the board. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now, here's Thompson. He had 10 points in the win against Miami.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
Giddey with it. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Buzelis. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Thompson against Giddey. The wide open look here for Vucevic. The three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
1:29 left to play in the first half. Here's Şengün. Vucevic defending. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. Here's Buzelis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Buzelis.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
give you some numbers for Thompson. He's putting up 6 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Pass to Şengün. Smith on the wing. Trying to get something going. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Now, here's Dosunmu. They set the pick. Here's Vucevic. Doesn't go for him. Great defense that time from Şengün.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Shot by Eason, no good. Bulls trail by 5. Giddey surveying the D. High post Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 4 seconds left. No good. Shot missing. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Houston on top, leading by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Next up, let's see who made the honors for our NBA Players of the Week. The Eastern Conference winner, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Houston leading by 3. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Tari Eason. He's out there with Amen Thompson. John Conchar out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Deng in at the 4 slot. Now here's White. And stolen by Eason. And it's the Rockets on the break. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
That one drops for him. Vucevic has got 10 points.
Always has his head up, Giddey unselfish with it.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. The great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Now here's Vucevic. On the left block, again, Chicago.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Thompson with it. Giddey defending. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Thompson, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. To the paint, here's Vucevic. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game. The Rockets leading. Outside Deng. Gonzalez grabs the board.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Yep, it counts.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Deng kicks to Thompson. Right wing. Pass to Concha. Just 5 on the clock. High post, Şengün. It's over Vucevic. Off the left rim and out.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Right the pass to Dosunmu. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the inside. Here's Concha. Misses the layup. And here are the Bulls now. Big run right now going for them, 11-2. Now here's Dosunmu. Conjar covering. Yep, that one goes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Takes a step back. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. It counts, and the foul. That one on Vucevic.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
At the line for the Rockets, Thompson, shooting 1.
That free throw good from Thompson. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Dosunmu. And here's Vucevic. Şengün covering. Fades and shoots. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson passes to Concha. Down low. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. And here are the Bulls now. They lead by 1. Deflects the pass and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Eason. Scoreless thus far. For the lead. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Fires from the wing. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And we talk about how long Buzelis is. There, he showcases it on the offensive glass.
Here's Deng, and it's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Eason passes to Deng. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Buzelis.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. A 2-point game. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. White setting the pick for Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Conchar pulls it in. Conchar's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. He's been a factor for them over the last month, averaging 13 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Now here's Giddey. 11 points in the game. Pass to Dosunmu. That 3 off the mark. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Scoring really comes naturally for Şengün. He's been taking care of business tonight.
And here's White. White, a screen on Şengün. Pass to Buzelis. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 8. Houston moving the ball around. Şengün. The Rockets again can't hit. Bulls have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
He's off on the first. Shepard's checked in for Tari Eason. Good on the second free throw.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Deng, bounce pass. Şengün with the screen for Shepherd. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist from Shepherd. Shepherd's got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Dosunmu. 16 points for him. Pass to White. There's the triple. Rockets with the rebound. Deng's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Shepherd shoots over Dosunmu, and it's Shepherd missing. Now here's Okoro, covered by Smith. Buzelis, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Deng. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone. Free throw good. Deng. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. And so he makes both from the line.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Pass to Dosunmu. And it's blocked by Şengün.
It's good to see Şengün come up with that swat. When he's engaged, he can be an impactful rim protector.
So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor. But, Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young. And for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
No good on that one.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Zach Collins comes in for Vucevic, and Smith subbed in for Buzelis.
Look, a big man who can score at all 3 levels, they do not grow on trees. Smith Jr., he is one of them.
And White kicks to Collins. Smith right side. To the middle. Looking for Dosunmu, and he gets it there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now, here's Şengün. He's got 16. Back to VanVleet. Here's the 3. Rebound by Smith. Chicago trailing here. Here's Dosunmu. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Shepherd. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Dosunmu's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Okoro passes. Put it down! Whoa!
My gracious, way to get up.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's VanVleet. 7 points in the game. Pass to Shepherd. Smith with a screen on White. From the arc, nailed from three-point land. That's 10 points for Reed Shepherd.
Lethal from deep. Shepherd will hurt you from there.
Now here's Dosunmu. Defense right on him. White against VanVleet. White block shot. Hits the front of the rim and out. Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Shepard, that's good.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepard.
Bulls trail by 3. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Chicago making some changes. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for White. The Rockets also changing it up. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That's his first foul. The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in.
Number 32, Jeff Green.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Collins kicks to Okoro. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Collins. The Rockets pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Shepard. He's got 12. Good on the shot. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead. Here's Giddey. Yes! And the foul. And Van Vliet picks one up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Jeff Green.
At the line for one, Josh Giddey.
Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Okogie's checked in for Aaron Holiday.
Number 20, Josh Okogie.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Okogie over Collins. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Rockets lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Smith is out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. And so it's Houston with it. The Bulls knocking down the three. Capella, the pass to Shep. On the wing, Deng. Off target with his three.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
It's stolen by Smith. Here's the break. Here's Van Vliet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Fred Van Vliet wasn't going to be denied his chance, RJ, at playing in the NBA.
No, he wasn't. Undrafted, yes, but training his whole life for a chance. And when he got it, boy, he did not let up. Ever since he was young, he was getting up at 5:30 every morning to train before school.
That free throw, no good.
From G League to a big-time player, Van Vliet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
And the second free throw, good.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
Now here's Huerter. Guarded closer. Pass to Collins. From deep. And it's Deng with the rebound. Deng's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Van Vliet. And the 3 ball is good. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
And for Van Vliet, most of his shot attempts come from beyond the arc.
Giddey against Van Vliet. And again, no good by Chicago. Rockets leading by 3. To the paint, here's Deng. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Shooting for Houston. Deng taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Deng. Deng hits them both.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
And here is Giddey. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Deng with the rebound. Deng's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Deng. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Nice touch on the floater. Van Vliet is sensational at knowing when to go to it.
Huerter kicks to Okoro. Collins, a screen on Van Vliet. It's stolen by Capella. Smith with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And stolen by Giddey. Driving the lane. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you can't get too physical with Giddey, or else he will draw the whistle.
Josh Giddey.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic just checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella, and he's good on the second. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've led by as many as 11 points. And he drives in, and it's Shepard missing.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic.
Because he can commit from all three levels, Vucevic is a tricky cover.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Vooch doesn't get to the line as much as you would expect, but he does shoot a good number from there.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. Houston leading by 4. Van Vliet with it. Out to Smith. Takes a 3. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Smith with a screen on Van Vliet. This one for 3. Nice shot by Smith.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Houston. Deng. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Deng. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Rockets on defense. 6-point lead. Van Vliet against Giddey. Nails the 16-footer.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Deng kicks to Van Vliet. For the 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Now here's Giddey. Doubled by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Şengün with the rebound. Houston leading by 7. Lobbed up there for Deng.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Giddey. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And here we go. And Şengün throws it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Smith. Here's Okoro. Lock at 6. Now Vucevic. Şengün covering. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with a fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Deng can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 11. Herter passes to Smith. Now Giddey. Pass to Vucevic, and they get it. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Sit down. Get down.
So for the Bulls, Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Dosumu comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Kobe White in for Kevin Huerter. Houston also making some changes. Konchar's checked in for Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Shepard. And it's Thompson in for Fred VanVleet. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Thompson finds Eason. Pass to Conchar. The screen from Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Picked by Vucevic. And there's the drive. Dosumu. Giddey against Thompson. Giddey, no good. It's stolen by Vucevic. White the pass to Giddey. Now Buzelis knocks it loose. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Conchar. No good on the triple.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And it's blocked by Deng. Here's Thompson outside Deng. Another miss by Houston.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Buzelis, and that one swishes right in.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Pass to Conchar. The screen from Thompson. Conchar with it for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Konchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
On the wing, Dosumu. Conchar covering. Strong move off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Rockets leading by 7. And here's Thompson. Now Eason shoots the 3. Drained from outside.
The man has has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now Giddy for three. It's off target.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Deng looking it over. Giddy will pull it down.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Outside Deng. The shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Personal foul, 14th foul. At the line for two, Buzelis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Deng bringing it up for Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Conchar, defended by Dosunmu. Knocks down the three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Vucevic, Şengün with the rebound. Houston leading by 11. And he jams it in.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Rockets.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
4 on the shot clock. 18 feet away. It's off. So it's Chicago now. It's a 13-point game. White outside. It's good.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddy is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. So we see Houston taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. Now it's time to present our player of the game.